And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just as important as one, because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And another ball.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
On the ground to third, makes a sliding stop, and very nicely done for the out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against the righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
David Hamilton, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that is out of play. That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That's outside. Ball 2.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That misses. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His second home run of the series.
Hitting over the wall. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. There's the strike, 3-1. On the ground to short. Sends it to first. And that is the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And it's 2-zip. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Houck.
Yeah, but last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
This is Willie Castro.
Here you go. For the Twins.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting second.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Now Correa up to hit. Correa launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Red Sox already leading. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Center field. Rafaela under this one. Snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Royce.
2 outs, base is empty. Royce Lewis now at the plate. in there at the knees. 2 out, space is empty.
One ball, one strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. That one felt good. His second homer this series, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, no appeal. And that's in the dirt. That's smashed towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. 1 run closer on this solo shot for the Twins. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Game 5 of the ALCS. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Lopez back to work. That's inside, and it's 1-0. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That to right. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch, not close. Foul ball. That one ripped. Going back. And brings it in at the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wong in his 4th year in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. There's a swing and a drive, ranging back, and it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Rafaela digs in now. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. No one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Red Sox 4 and the Twins 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6.
And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Swing and a tapper. Whips it to Casas. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In the air, left field. Duran pulls it down, 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Just missed. Wallner stands at second with 2 gone. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox 4 and the Twins 1. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and a foul ball. Pulls that one foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered in this game. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Correa over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Now one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. As we go to the last of the third. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, James Outman. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the batting order turns over. Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Way outside, ball 1. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
1 down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. Hard hit right side. Bregman to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The batter number 4. Shortstop Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
That one missing inside. Line drive. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here's Royce Lewis. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back in Minnesota, here's Alex Bregman.
The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. It really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Buxton moves under it, makes the grab for the 2nd out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Flied to right his first time. And that one popped in the air, left field. Larnach. And that'll do it. Back in target field, bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Inside, just missed.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is outside. 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Lifted in the air, right field.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
And here is Trevor Larnach. Fly to left his first time. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Two outs. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-0. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Miranda off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Lopez back to work. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe getting ready to go. Sands also getting ready. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Slapped foul. Not close with that one, and the count's full. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. Gets the catcher by a step. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Doubled in his first AB.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but he'll also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent. That's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Just missed. Clips the corner, 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that's in for a strike. Duran, in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Larnach pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Game 5 of the ALCS.
The
batter now, Ryan Jeffers. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Well, these Twins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela heading to the alley. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And a quick out, number 1.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now, Willie Castro. Both 2 in this one. Check on the runner. Out and back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And downstairs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Outman, the runner at second with 1 away. Hammered, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Bob Shark feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Carlos Correa. In there at the knees. Strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. First and third, 1 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Royce Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses, and the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that'll load the bases.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Liam Hendricks getting loose out there. Suarez warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitch misses, 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Danny Coulomb.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And the 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's a little high. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That just misses. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That one misses. That's 5 straight. The 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
There's the strike.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in Game 5 of the ALCS. He swung over top of the curveball.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Just missed.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And this is inside. Man, that got him square in the mask. Two on, one out. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Danny Coulombe departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher now, Cole Sands.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. That one fouled off. And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. Devers, the runner at third. Casas at second. Yoshida over at first with one away. Foul ball there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. In the air, right field. Walner moving back for this one. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Walner. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela sizes this one up, puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Scott Alexander, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Slate, the right-hander, loosening up as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Twins down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one the other way. Bregman fires to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Jeffers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton. They get the force. That's out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yohan Duran.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the center field.